calling you a radical. How long must I sing this song? So, this is important, and shadow banning, kettling, look, if you don't think that's fucking real, what they've done, fucking the Fukushima truth, you know, the research scientists, the real PhD, well, look what they've done. They've co-opted the truth movement. I mean, one day I'll fucking, well, this is a book. Think about the herd mentality. And we've all been taught about it since we were kids. So, if you're a sheepdog, oh yeah, Fukushima killed both my sheepdogs. I had my Springer and my Border Collie. They both died of cancer post Fukushima. Spray a little Roundup around, take them to the park. So, you have a herd of, say, 57 sheep. They're tough to fucking herd. I'm telling you that. They're really tough to herd. It becomes as natural as unleashing cattle onto the Santa Barbara, fucking California landscape. It becomes as natural as occupying a bird ranch. It becomes as natural as storming the United States Capitol. Or on chemo on Balco. You have a herd of 350 million, not one single sheep will step out of fucking line. Oh, you got one. What the fuck's with this fucking sheep? Fucking kettle him, hurt him. Make sure he fucking dies. Break him, fucking beat him, fucking call out the fucking hounds. So I see fucking Dana gets back from his trip, and you can see he's just thrashed. Well, when you drive 1,500 fucking miles, you go see dead fucking mammals in your face, it rips your soul out. What rips your soul out, and you don't think I know? You have no clue. I don't think people have any clue how many fucking middle of the night fucking sleeping on an airport floor, sleeping on a park bench, sleeping on the fucking beach, hungry, cold, tired, taking the cheapest, shittiest flights in the fucking world all over around the world from here to here to here to here. When you get there, praying to God you can figure out how to get where you're going. Praying to God you can find something to eat. Then you get on the fucking ocean and you work it. You spend hours and hours waiting for a historic low tide. Hours and hours. You see nothing but dead, starving animals. You're walking over them. You fucking see fucking dead mammals. And then you fucking scramble. Stand outside of a fucking Starbucks at fucking for 2 hours trying to upload a video to get some Wi-Fi. Stand at the Castro fuckingville fucking library outside the door trying to get some Wi-Fi at 3 in the morning. Harassed by fucking cops. Fucking cold. Tired. Fucking your soul ripped out. You get the videos up. You get everything. And then what happens? You get slandered. You get attacked. You got to fucking try to police your fucking emails. You got to try to police your comments section. You got people in fucking glass house sitting around fucking making videos about you. Fucking slandering you. Lying about you. You think that rips your fucking soul out? You get no reward. The carrot or the stick, you don't get either. You get nothing. You get fucking tears. I've cried so many tears that there's no tears left to fucking cry. This is the greatest event in human history. Cancer. Being in a bone marrow transplant center, going in and out of a coma. Off and on for so many fucking months. Staring fucking, holding the hands of people as they pass away. That's been my fucking path. Give myself away, sitting with fucking people you tried to warn not to go into Afghanistan, trying to warn them not to go to fucking war, that it was a setup, sitting with them as they die of fucking cancer from depleted uranium, white phosphorus, sitting with them, trying to talk them off the cliff from committing suicide after they've murdered women and children, and they've been fucking had by the herd mentality, by Operation Foxconn News. And you walk out and you watch them die, or you pick up the paper and their head's been blown off by them. Talking to their wives, talking to their kids. That's my path. That's my life. This is the most thankless fucking job in the history of fucking humanity. This is the greatest event in the history of humanity, the Fukushima disaster. How long must I sing this song? Fucking. I used to listen to Martin Luther King's speeches for motivation. Bobby Kennedy, I shook Bobby Kennedy's hand at Weber State University 5-6 days before he gave that speech. Not long before his head was blown off by a useful idiot. Oh, he's still alive. This is a thankless fucking job. Most of the time I won't even take a picture of a fucking dead animal. Once in a while you see me put the camera down on a starved to death bird, on a well. I've sat there and watched these creepy so-called fake marine biologists come in their fucking wound up gear and their chainsaws. Yep, there after I fucking stood with the well as it died. Oh, Kevin Blanch, you're crazy. You're fucking crazy. This is a marine biologist to my face. Radiation can't kill a 60,000 pound humpback as I'm standing next to the 60 as they're cutting it up with a chainsaw. I says, I never said it did. Fukushima, Fuktonium, the energy killed its food. You broke the chain. Do you understand? They're plankton feeders. Do you even know that? We'll get back to you. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, and they've herded the fucking sheep. And the more the fucking sheep, the more crazy the reality sounds. To the point where you'll fucking storm a fucking United States Capitol with police fucking in on it. To fucking empower an environmental terrorist, a fucking hundreds of times fucking felon, a false prophet who holds a Bible upside down in the very church that I sleep in. Try sleeping on a floor. I remember one night I was out in Virginia. Somebody says you can sleep on, we have a floor out there. We have a, place you can sleep. You get out there, it's an old garage concrete floor. I'm like, really? This is where you want us to sleep? Here. Oh, we got some old fucking blankets we found at the thrift store, thinking they're doing their part. I lay there for a minute. See some dude walking around fucking, all night. There's kids in there fucking trying, There's all kinds of people. I says, dude, what the fuck's your trip? What are you walking all around like this for? Oh, man, I can't sleep. I just got out of the joint. Oh, yeah? How long was you in? 30 years. Whoa. You only go to jail for 30 years for one thing. Who'd you kill? He just like this, calm as cool as collected as bees. Says, oh, I killed my wife and her boyfriend. Okay. Bye. Walk the fucking streets in the middle of the night. Cops, what the fuck are you doing? Trying to find some place to get warm. Down in the subway, whatever. Oh, I lived that fucking life. I lived that life. So it's teed up. Oh, we got a place for you to stay here in D.C. Get there. There ain't no place to stay. Here, sleep on the fucking floor while I'm full of AML leukemia. Oh, we'll pick you up at the airport. Don't show. Fucking. Then you fucking get out on the fucking beach and you walk along and you see dead animals. I remember fucking at Pismo and there's just hundreds of dead birds just washed up and they're fucking dead. There's people girl in bikini and her fucking freaked out story boyfriend playing volleyball and I'm like, fuck. They're stepping on him. They don't even see him. What are you talking about? Huh? Oh my God. Is it possible this population is that hypnotized? The herd mentality. So I ran into some friends of mine yesterday. And they're like, Kevin, haven't seen you for a while. We're worried about you, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about me. We're so worried about our daughter. I said, she's the nurse, right? Yeah. She's the lead respiratory nurse here at the hospital. She's starting to freaking crack mentally. I'm like, oh, fuck no. How many people has she sat with as they've died? Dozens and dozens and dozens. It's wearing on her. It's tearing her up. These nurses, I've been there for freaking, I've sat with so many people as they've died. I was in a bone marrow transplant unit for so fucking long. You know, open heart surgery, the alarm goes off, the person in the next door drops dead, you know. Over at LDS, they used to cut the obituary out. You know, they have the paper there for you. You pick up your fucking local paper there, the Tribune, fuck the Deseret News, you know, the Standard. They have them there, you know. And I remember my doctor one day called me in and he says, Kevin, here. Plops down the front page, says, look, Blue Castle's trying to shove it down your throat. I'm going to write you a thing. You going over to the Capitol today? I says, I can't leave here. I just wrote you a thing. I'll drive you. You know, nurses holding me up as I'm going at fucking politicians with my ass hanging out, with my tree, my jug hanging out of my... A lot of this activism, I'm traveling the world, I have platelet counts of 38. 38. One fucking punch to the face, I'm done. People fucking trying to fight me. Fuck, I remember some cops. I mean, in New York at Trump Towers protesting. I'm like, stop the nuclear war pig. He's going to try retesting, which he did. I want to say that all you Trumpers are still on your knees for him. Did he mention Fukushima one time in his presidency? Did he? And you claim you're an anti-nuclear activist? You're anything? Did he mention it one fucking time? No, he dumped pork out. I'm standing there with my sign, stop the nuclear war pig. Stop the nuclear testing, blah, blah, blah. Here come the Trumpettes. And they're dressed up in red, white, and blue like they are. You know, the flag-waving fucking manufactured fucking, you know, WWF fucking sponsored, Fox News terrorist sponsored. It's an old guy. And I'm like, they're crazy. Here they come across the street. I said, get the fuck out of here. What do you mean? I says, they're violent as fuck. I says, get the fuck out of here. What are you going to... I'll handle it. I'll handle it. You know, the cops are supposed to be everywhere right there. Not with them. If that was my fucking crew, fuck, they just beat us with batons, fucking tasers, and kill us. How long must I sing this song? So here they come. They're all over me. You know, they're fucking screaming in my face like they do. But I'm like, hey, does that say fucking... I just don't like fucking nuclear. I'm an anti-nuclear. I like Mother Earth. Whatever. This woman spits right in my face. I mean, right up next to me, spits in my face. I'm fucking, you know, you're a middle-aged fucking creepy female, which they're the worst. Nothing more creepy. It's like my mom says, when are you getting remarried, Kevin? You know, I says, when I find a girl that's closer to my age, that when I kiss her, she bends her left knee. Her leg at the left knee and willing to stop grapes. You might as well go fucking... salmon fishing in the Great Salt Lake. Go catch a mermaid, she used to tell me. She spits in my face. They're all over, and I'm like, what? Finally, one person inside the crowd says, wait a minute, I'm anti-nuclear too. I'm like, what the fuck? So am I. You know, I just want to play that, and we start to find common ground. We talk, and next thing you know, that psychotic fucking lunatic, unhinged, fragile fucking person that they've tapped into, she starts to cry. She's got kids there. Her kids are with her. You know, next thing you know, she's trying to wipe the spit off my face, whatever. Here come all the fucking cops. Then they want pictures. And you want to see some pictures, you look at those pictures. I mean, I'll post them. So, most insane fucking pictures I've ever seen. Cops come. You know, they watch everything on surveillance. You know, they've seen everything. So, they come to me and he says, oh my God. I never seen anybody defuse a fucking situation like that in my fucking life. Yeah. And you get the money. I don't. I don't have anything. Do you want me to arrest her for spitting in your face? Fuck no. That's the worst that happened to me. You think I was born with these fucking scars across my face? It took years living in this violent place. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. In the belly of the beast. He says, anything we can do for you. We never seen anything like that. You know, this is a white shirt, you know, lieutenant. I don't you love how they call them lieutenants. Yeah, there's a juice store right up the fucking road. You go buy me a juice. We'll do that. Come back. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. That's my fucking life. I mean, when I defused the situation at the fucking White House, I remember fucking Science himself says, unbelievable how you can pull this off, Kevin. No, it's unbelievable how you kettle us. It's unbelievable how you fucking trade us. Not the fucking right-wingers, you don't. The Trumpettes, fuck you, all embold them. You taser us and beat us and try to kill. How long must I sing? And this is how why do you think they fucking kettled me? Fukushima, the greatest event, so back to her. So we start talking. I says, you come from a mink farmer family. I says, you know Mitch got that incredible illness a few years ago and the everyday almost killed him. You know, all three mink farmers up there. About, yeah, they wouldn't wear the hat. I says, no. You do know about the mink feed. No. You do know they have a lot of mink in Denmark. Something rotten in the New Denmark. And this is a girl, of course, with Danish descent, because we all do here in Utah. Something rotten in the New Denmark. So, I says, this is the component. They're all, yeah, fuck, all the fucking mink up there just chuck full of it. And I says, same in Denmark, same in Canada. So it can't be, do you think the mink are giving it to the people? Yeah. Yep. And I says, it's not vice versa, or because what's the one common denominator? I says, you worked on that place for a while. This is a friend of mine. He's about my age. Yeah, I did. You know what you feed them, don't you? I says, ground up dead well? Yeah. They have to have it for the fur. There's your common denominator. This virus came from the sea. It's Fukushima. I'm here to fucking tell you. All life evolves from the Pacific Ocean, the mighty blue lake. This is the biggest story in human history. And they covered it up. How is that even possible? Well, you can't herd 57 people. But you can herd 350 million of them. Operation Foxconn News, one by Jetstream, two by cable TV. How long must I sing this song? It's heartbreaking. You go look at dead fuck. I remember I had my hands on a mother. 60,000, well, she should have weighed 60,000. She didn't. She was starving to death. Still blood coming out of her womb. They found the baby floating fucking dead, a couple days later. I walk around the corner. I'm so cold. I'm freezing to death. I'm like, I gotta find some food. I gotta get to a store soon. I'm gonna die. I'm out of water. I'm out of food. I'm fucking, a plate that counts at 38. I see her right as the sun comes up. Like, oh my God, I'm just, come on, son. I don't think people have any clue how fucking cold it is on the coast in the fucking summer. Mark Twain was right on that quote. Silver or lead? No. Fucking the coldest fucking winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco. This was at Half Moon Bay, and I walk up, I put my hand on her. You can still hear noise rumbling out of her. And her eye opened. Her eye's bigger than this fucking room. And I'm like, oh God. And she's fucking passing to the next place. The vibe, and I'm like, oh my God. You watch her die in the sands of time. It'll rip your fucking soul out. You know how many fucking seals? The seals are just people are with me all the time. I remember Joe, the famous photographer, he says, we named the one Noah will only let us put an orange band on the seals that we've rescued. So we went back out photographing at Coronado. I'm at Coronado, or excuse me, Catalina. Get a report. I'm in fucking SoCal somewhere. God only knows where I'm sleeping. Somebody comes to me and says, hey, garfish, oarfish, dead out of Catalina. He says, you want to go out there? Yeah. So I go out there, and the biologist is being interviewed. It's still dark. We're out there. Well, if you see one of these in your entire fucking life, that's all you'll see. Watch, this is such a great thing. Whoa, look, what a phenomenon. It's so exciting, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck? I've already fucking seen 3. Just this week. As she's fucking talking, right up the coast, somebody's fucking screaming and yelling, they found another one. Just 18 of them fucking, just within a month. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're puzzled, they're stumped, they're perplexed, they're bewildered. So this respiratory nurse is starting to crack mentally. Who wouldn't? How have I not? Well, I've been close. I've been to the edge. I stood and looked down. I lost a lot of friends there. I got no time. I mean, it's been a warp in my mind since when a doctor looks you right in the eyes, a good doctor, and says, you'll be dead within fucking 6 weeks. That was in 2011. Another doctor comes in, says, 2 months maybe. You fight back. Your intuitive fucking sense says, fuck you. And you fight back. What's the incentive? Well, my grandchildren, that well. To all you nurses, grab onto an incentive. Whatever it is in your mind, your love, your personal fucking relationship with yourself. I made fucking promises to God in that bone marrow transplant, to whatever the gods there be. I didn't promise I'll do this. Because, I was written off. I was going in and out of a coma. Nurses up tickling my back, praying for me, crying. I made promises to myself. Let me live. Let me see my grandchildren grow. Let me see if I can fight for her. I grew up on the marsh of northern Utah. I grew up on the marsh of Southern California. I always have been in love with the environment, the birds, and it's been heartbreaking to watch this mega dairy fucker next to me, watch these fucking people. There have been more fucking animals murdered, genocided, extinct in the past decade than the previous 2 million years combined, and no one gives a fuck. It'll rip your fucking soul out. You don't think it's ripped mine to shreds? Oh, it's ripped mine to shreds. But it's not about me. It's about we. It's about your grandchildren. Saving you from you. It's a lost cause, this baby boomer echo fucking herd of sheep. But it's not about us. It's about the fucking creatures from the sea. It's about the animals. It's about the seals. I love the fucking seals. To watch them, I walked up on them where they're fucking shriveled up, fucking just, their spines gone. Fucking, I had one fucking biting on my fucking pants trying to fucking, I watched them eating rocks. Those big fucking eyes, they'll cry. Kevin, save me, help me. They'll cry to me. I'm trying. Try harder. Okay. I'm trying harder. Every day. My view count crash. Like Dunford says it the best. I can sit here and twiddle my fucking thumbs and have a live stream of 2,000. Got a weakling, coward, unconnected people. To you nurses that are sitting, go talk to I'll tell you, here's my best advice, and this is good advice. Find an oncology nurse in a bone marrow transplant unit. And you call her, email her, have a conversation with her or him. Most of them are women. Very few are men in those units, but there are a few. Talk to them. How do you do it? Do you know at LDS they have the lowest turnover of any nurses in the fucking state? In that fucking transplant unit. They watch more death than anyone. They sit with them because they're weakling. Like I said, well, COVID, they won't let them. I says, well, it don't matter anyway because I've sat with so many. Their loved ones, they're like, oh, I can't believe this. It's not happening to you. It's happening to them. They refuse. This is a weak culture. There's the problem. They can't handle the truth. They don't want it. Some men you just can't reach. That's the way they want it. That's the way they get it. Place this into the library and let the 57 fucking non-sheep change the world. Save the future. We're fucking at the 11th hour. We're way past the 11th hour. Bestest, greatest country in the world. This fucking country's turned into a toxic hell. I wrote in my book on 10-10-10. Either we pivot now or it swallows us whole. The Post-Ignorance Project. Oh, it swallowed us whole. This is a fucking toxic hellhole we live in. A country that's reeling out of control debt, that attempted fucking coups, a fucking homeless situation that's so out of fucking control. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning, working the coast of California, working whatever. The only people you see are the immigrant workers struggling to get to fucking work, to fucking clean your toilet so you can go on vacation, to cook your fucking food. The fucking decadence of fucking usury, it's disgusting. Prey on the most vulnerable. You call one of those nurses. You talk to one of those nurses. How the fuck do you do it? And they'll explain it to you. Let your soul fucking be free. Let this make you understand how fragile life is and what a gift life is. No one knows more than you. And you get through this and you're going to look back on this. You're going to become some of the most powerful people in the history of humanity, these nurses. And just remember this. Read about, I used to make students walk through my fucking cemetery, the cemetery in Ogden, killed by the beast. What's that? The Spanish flu. Huh. Well, the Spaniards are the ones that unleashed the cattle in Argentina. The Spanish flu was an animal byproduct that was started in fucking Nebraska, fucking, and Kansas, and/or. Why do you call it the Spanish flu to this day? It should be the Kansas flu. Dorothy? Just like this one. Covid-19. COVID's a Hebrew word that means Kobe, the great. Kobe means great. How long must I sing this? That from the wall. What's on the other side? Fukushima killed my food. They tore it down. The gatekeepers at the fuck wall on the Peace Vigil, and I've been involved with the Peace for years, the people that are supposed to garden it, I mean the social engineer, tore my sign down. The person that's been there longer than anybody. How long must I sing this song? Get through this. Survive this fucking. And then fucking let your spirit become. You will be the director of nursing. You will be the fucking person who runs the show that changes the world. It'll be those nurses. I guarantee you. To watch death like this over and over and watch this heartbreak, there's nothing you can do. 4,000 people a day it's killing in this fucking hellhole. And you're going to ignore the environmental fucking elephant in the room. Fukushima. Steinbeck says you look down into the fucking tide pools and you see the starfish. You look up into the Big Dipper and you see the stars. We're always how connected. Well, you can't look down and see the starfish anymore, can you? I've done that fucking work. You know how hard that is? I fell, cracked the back of my fucking head in a tide pool with platelet counts of 38. Broke my fucking hand. My doctor's like, I remember when they said, you're going to walk the coast of California in 25th January. And everybody's like, you can't, you'll die. All the doctors, all the nurses, no. Kicked off Medicaid, got no fucking safety net, got no fucking public assistance, nothing. I don't know how I didn't starve to death. I remember Fimbo says, and Vincent, we just watch you, Kevin. Go. What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Go. That's what I do. I've had that wolf on my neck. I never had a transplant. It's still on my neck. We're all on borrowed fucking time. One day at a time. 1 hour at a time. 1 second at a time. 1 moment at a time. And just remember, your children need you. Your grandchildren are going to need you to sit them on their lap and tell them a story. I would say this to all the marine biologists, the scumbags and the dirtbags, and the scientist community and the media. They've covered this up. Years from now, you're going to be sitting. You're going to be older. You're going to change. I've told this exact story to Mitt Romney because he loves his grandchildren. And what he's done over the past, disgusts me. You're going to sit your grandchildren on your lap. You'll be talking. Or maybe reading a book. And they're going to look up and say, Grandma, Grandpa. We learned in school today that the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, the meltdowns of Fukushima, Japan, were totally covered up. And any truth tellers like Kevin Blanch, they attacked them. They attacked the sick, the weak. They went after them illegally. I mean, they covered this up. It was the marine biologists all went along. The media all went along. Everyone went along. Grandma, weren't you a marine biologist in those days? You don't think these kids are fucking know? Oh, they know. They have the internet. They're the internet generation. What are you going to fucking say? Well, you nurses that are on the front line, you know. You can't talk, I know, because of HIPAA laws. Doctors can't talk because of HIPAA laws. We need to overturn. We need to put Fox News in jail. Fuck, the laptop's fucking missing from Pelosi's fucking office. Fucking now the girl is missing. Somebody picked her up. Where's the fucking FBI? Come on. Whoa. Third world America. We need new leaders. We need new fucking people. And it's going to be these nurses. It's going to be these people on the front lines. It's going to be people like Kevin Blanch. In the face of a tsunami. The tsunami of ignorance. The tsunami of hate. The tsunami of indoctrination. American manufactured Jesus. Talk about stand up. If you have any fucking clue. I remember walking through that fucking airport in Salt Lake out there in the fucking middle of the night. Fucking no fucking train. I missed the train. It's so on. Trying to hit. Fuck. Thinking I'm going to die. All over the country. No fucking money. Kicked off Medicaid. Platelet counts of fucking 38. Wow. Well, who would have fucking believed it? What a painting, huh? Fucking what a painting. They tore it off the fucking wall. Say it. Fukushima meltdowns. What a painting. That was before the fires, the plutonium fires. The greatest ecological catastrophe in human history. The greatest event in human history. The greatest cover-up, by the way, is COVID. You didn't think it'd come from you? No, it just kills all the mammals. Kills the fucking seals, kills the sea lions, kills the fucking whales, kills the starfish, kills the last salmon in the fucking sea. You didn't think it'd come for the people? You're not part of the ecology? Oh, I predicted it all. I said it's going to come for you. COVID-19 from the sea. Fight to the death. It's up to our grandchildren now. It's up to our grandchildren now. The greatest fight in human history. The greatest story in fucking human history, at least in the last 2021 years. Stand tuned.